going on in Iran?
Turn off all their internet.
Right. They
Right.
did that.
And
The
then
real. That thing hits record lows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Inflation obviously goes up. Food gets more expensive. Groceries get more expensive. You can't afford to eat. You don't see a future. What are you going to do? Everyone started to protest, right? And now regime change is what they want, right? Trump wants to take Greenland. If you own both sides, Canada's claim to the Northern Passage a little bit weaker. Like, we're the North. If you had some sort of military presence, like,
Gonna invest in the military and send it all to Ukraine.
you guys seeing what's going on in Iran?
And more protesting, right?
Right? Here's a clip of some of the events that are unfolding there.
That's a picture of a whole bunch of people.
Holy shit.
Is this in their capital? Right?
Tehran?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Their leader, right? These really seem peaceful. This is the one that was happening in
It's in Richmond Hill, right?
Richmond Hill, yeah.
In
Oh,
Toronto.
It's huge protest.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy that somebody brought out a drone to shoot.
That's what I was going to say. Who brought the
Right.
drone?
Right? He's just like, yo, we're going to display
Gotta
this.
get this.
Right? Nah, that's a lot of people out there.
It's a whole lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy.
Keeps going.
Oh my god.
I thought it was
Yeah.
over.
Look how far back.
Holy. Richmond Hill has a strong Iranian community, no?
Richmond
I
Hill,
think
yeah.
But yeah, people have been frustrated with that regime for a while now in Iran,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And this whole thing started over, I feel like the economy that completely collapsed.
That's what I thought was going on. The what's their currency? Real?
The real.
Yeah.
So that thing hits record lows, right?
Mhm.
Inflation obviously goes up. Inflation's sitting somewhere around 40 to 50%,
Yeah.
right? And then, people, your buying power is going to go down. Food gets more expensive. Groceries get more expensive, right? People are agitated, right?
Yeah.
You can't afford to eat. You don't see a future. What are you going to do, right? You see zero future. You don't see any upward mobility, right? You're kind of stuck, right? So I feel like then like a bunch of like merchants, shopkeepers, like they joined like the students and stuff, right? And like the
Okay.
everyday workers instead. Everyone started to protest, right? And now it's turned into the whole thing, which is the underlying issue anyways. The regime change is what they want, right?
That's what it's at now, right? It's become political.
Yep.
It started off just being like annoyed
Yeah.
by the situation. But that's kind of everywhere economically. People are
Yeah,
annoyed.
yeah, but you could say that, but like in Iran, it's
Mhm.
different, man. Like,
Yeah, that currency plummeted.
yeah. No, losing that much buying power would scare the shit out of pretty much anybody, bro.
Mhm.
And then you have we're talking about protesting and stuff, right? Like that's something that like you would get out there and protest if you're in Iran, right?
Yeah.
Like because like of what's going on.
Mhm.
Their government comes out and they just open fire on protesters. I think a couple
Wow.
hundred of them lost
No
their
way.
lives, right? Like, and that's like just people reporting on social media and stuff. There's no known stats whenever this kind of shit happens
Yeah.
in countries like Iran. So I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy.
They took it a step further, right? Didn't they like turn off all their internet? There's a
Oh,
blackout,
right.
they did
And
that.
then Elon Musk.
Oh, and then Elon puts
Musk was-
Elon launched Starlink.
Starlink.
The guy
Yeah.
everyone
So there's-
hates,
right?
right? Starlink. Right?
Did you even him? Like apparently, Canada, UK, and Australia were trying to ban X
Really?
over that the picture thing that we were talking about last week or
Oh,
whatever.
They've been trying to do it for a while. They're just using that. I guess.
Yeah.
But he did something with that. He added the Iranian flag to something on X.
On X.
Yeah, and then now people want Zuckerberg to do it to Facebook or something. I don't know the specifics, but I saw something
Oh.
wrong.
People always want
about
to
the
put
flag.
flags next to things.
Yeah.
I'm just no. What I was talking about was like, remember Grok was putting those inappropriate pictures
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Because of that, there's people are saying that Canada and the UK wanted to ban Grok or X or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is
Apparently, the only thing running on their anything online you can see there in Iran is like just anyone pro Iran or a bunch of Tucker Carlson apparently is playing there. It's the only thing you can do. So what was
Like
it?
propaganda.
they were like on Iran's national media, right? Because they control the media. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was saying, but they were just running his shit.
Yeah, apparently he's pro Iran. I haven't watched Tucker in
Like
a
he's
little bit.
pro like the Iranian regime.
Yeah. That's the only reason they would play his stuff. I don't know.
Do you think that's more of like a pro-Iran thing or an anti-Israel thing? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's he has that whole situation where he went to Qatar, he bought a house down there.
Yeah,
Like,
there's rumors that he's bought too, but like
you don't know what the hell happens in this world.
What was their intent with that? They turned off phone networks too. Is it just so like people can't see the protest?
Well, think about it, man. If people are mass protesting, right, and then you turn off the internet, so now you can't report it, right? Like you saw what happened in Gaza, right? Like they don't let in news media into these kind of countries, right? And then what happens?
Yeah,
that usually follows what I was saying earlier. You open fire on civilians, right, and you take out protesters. That's usually what follows, right? So. Well, obviously, Elon sending Starlink there is godsend, man. That lets you see what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, and they can get their voice out.
That's what he said. He specifically did it so the whole world could see the protest.
Yeah. And he's done that for Ukraine. He's done that for
Venezuela.
Yeah, he's done that for Iran. So, like, what else would these places like? Normally, we wouldn't be able to see it. Nobody would be posting it online. Right? If this was like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we wouldn't see it.
Didn't one time it happen in India?
What?
I feel like I remember there was protests and they like turned off the internet there, but there was no Starlink at that time.
It did.
It happened, right?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah.
Was it during the No Farmers, No Food protest?
It was during that.
Yeah, it was during that time, right?
Well, that's the thing. We know that the Indian government does the same thing. Like even US came out and supported all the protesters, right? They said they're doing the right thing.
Right.
But the current regime's just going to use that to reinforce the whole narrative, right? Foreign meddling, they're bad, and they're like, we know India does that already, controls the media, right? The same thing goes on with a lot of these countries.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like that's for their own reasons, right? Like they don't want to be a hypocrite, right? Like they're like, because they do questionable shit too.
Yeah.
Right. So they don't need anyone, overstepping or whatever, right? And everyone does it for their own political gain, right? Like they're all playing the same game.
Yeah.
Right. India is like, I feel like now, over the last few years, they're a little bit careful with doing that kind of shit, right? That like reaches the West on a global scale.
Yeah,
they're
just keep it
a little bit more weary, right? Like I don't know if they would turn off internet again. I wouldn't put anything past them, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's not only happening in Iran; it's also happening in Canada. These protests,
more protests. The protest.
There was a Canada First protest or anti-immigration protest, I think, whatever you want to call it, in Toronto. Here's a clip.
Wow. Make Canada smell good again.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
Why is the flag upside down?
It's upside down?
Yeah, they have the Canadian flag upside down. I swear there's always like 50 of these guys.
Yeah, there's a few of them, yeah.
Crazy. Yep. Didn't expect this. I didn't expect this.
These were the anti-protesters that came out.
Well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's how they started fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cops were like pushing them, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he hit the car.
Then there's a brawl.
Whoa.
He hit the
The
car.
guy recording is hilarious, eh? Holy shit, he hit the cop. Yeah.
Look at Canada. Eh? The cops are just throwing fists.
Better.
Way better,
Yeah, it's better than getting shot at, man.
for sure.
But yeah, so this is an anti-immigration protest, I guess?
Pretty much. They call themselves Canada First, but I feel like these idiots just have one agenda, and it's stop immigration, period. And have they not noticed? I feel like immigration's stopped.
Yeah.
Isn't it like
Yeah.
wasn't
For sure.
it the lowest for the
Aren't they
in 1
sending
year.
people back too?
Yeah, and the population went down by like 1 million.
Yeah, it's because they're not renewing certain visas, and they're saying I think there's like 1 million or a couple million up for renewal at the end of this year. So they're seeing what's going to happen with that. But the mass immigration narrative, like I feel like it's something that to me, it's like I see unemployment, right? Like it's at 6.8% in Ontario. This is in Toronto, right? It's at basically 8%, right?
Yeah.
People don't have jobs, right? Life is incredibly unaffordable in Canada, right? The housing market's gone to shit, right?
Yeah.
Like you see house prices are tanking, but people have a lot of debt, right? And when you can't afford food, groceries, daycare, shit like that, you get pissed off, right? So you get mad at this mass immigration movement or whatever, right? But I feel like even if you look at mass immigration, I think most people, I think people like this, they don't understand that most people are annoyed with mass immigration. You know, it's not like some epiphany, like, oh my God, so many people came here. Like everyone talks about it. Yeah. Right. And people, even in Punjabi communities, Indian communities, in any community, everyone's like, yeah, man, too many immigrants came here too fast. Right. We're all a product of immigration at the end of the day. Yeah. And I think everyone should be able to has the ability to have a better future, right, for economic prosperity, for these freedoms and liberties that we, came here for. Everyone deserves to try that and just do it legally, right? But when they start doing this shit, what do you think about it?
I think it's just like personally, this group, it's just a crutch. They use mass immigration. I think it's racially motivated. They just don't like people of certain color. Right, like one color.
Yeah, they don't need that sign.
Yeah, like what is that about?
What's that about? Make Canada smell great again? Like,
I guess it's kind of funny. It's a lame joke, but like, I don't know. I hate pulling the race card, right, and just going there. I just feel like it's like okay. The way I look at it is like most of these people, it's like a hangover from the elections, right? They wanted the Conservatives to win, right? And so did a lot of people, right?
I voted Conservative,
right? But what happens in Canadian federal elections, right? Typically, you have to sweep the West. If you're Conservative, you have to sweep the West, right? They got BC. BC was blue, right? And then you have to take Ontario. You're not going to take Quebec. You have to take at least, you're going to take rural Ontario, which they did, right? And then you have to take parts of the GTA. That's what you have to take. The 905, the 416. You have to take that. Right, or parts of it, and when it came to popular vote, the country split down the middle pretty much. It was 50%, right? Yeah. But in seats, they won, right? Liberals did, right? Yeah. So when you're doing these kind of protests, right? Like the way that I would look at it, if your goal is to have a conservative government in Canada, right, which a lot of us want, right, because we're spending too much money, crime is way up, right, and you need to hone that in a little bit, right? Do a better job in not spending and incentivizing business and building these pipelines. And because Canada's in a vulnerable position right now where if we don't start to get that shit going, there's, our neighbors to the south are basically like, screw you guys, figure that shit out yourself. So like there's a lot of people that want that, but what's going to happen? These kind of people, like, I don't want to say these kind of people, the people who want to be anti-immigration and just keep pressing that narrative, right? You're better off attacking affordability. You're better off attacking crime. When you're going to keep pressing the immigration button, that GTA area that you want to flip the votes, it's going to go the other way. This is going to be the reason why Pierre Poilievre never, because if he doesn't, it's going to be because of shit like this. Because people already see the immigration narrative. Like you already see it. Right?
Yeah, and it's not even, it doesn't even make sense anymore because immigration has slowed to a standstill. You're saying stop mass immigration. It's already being stopped.
It's not mass immigration anymore.
Yeah, it's not mass. You can't even use that as your slogan, right? Maybe take a look at your own government and what the hell they're doing and why your affordability is so bad, right? You got Carney finally fulfilling his commitment to the military, but why? He's like, we got to bolster up our military to send more troops to Ukraine. And then you got Chrystia Freeland over here running off.
That shit was weird. Like she's the economic advisor for Zelensky now.
She just retires and runs off to Ukraine.
And nobody's like, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
So some former MP that's really close to Mark Carney is now the economic advisor for Ukraine, and we're gonna send over billions of dollars to Ukraine. There's not something weird can't be happening here. Nobody's gonna say that.
Like you and I have always said, like Canada should bolster the military, right? And he said that. I'm like, okay, cool. He immediately followed it up So we can send more troops to Ukraine.
yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But that's why, like, with this immigration narrative, like, and I get it, man. Like, we talked it to death, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to keep like pushing it and being like, don't let immigrants. The narrative on that's already shifted
For sure.
and that's the thing that you want to protest, and that's what you want to put out there. All it's gonna do is that the people who voted liberal, what you want to do is win them over,
exactly,
so they vote conservative, right? Show them what the liberal government is failing in. That's what you would be doing, right? You wouldn't be like, hey, F everybody, F the immigrants, this, that, and the other, because they're going to take that now and they're going to spin it in a way where somebody who was on the fence was thinking, hey, maybe I want to lean a little bit towards capitalism, build pipelines, do this, that, and the other. Maybe I want to be stricter on crime. They're going to be like, are these people racist?
Exactly.
That's what they're going to do.
Exactly.
Right? And they're going to be like, every conservative is racist. That's what they're going to start doing.
Well, it's worked for them in the past. They're going to do it again.
Yeah,
right?
and then that's not what I want to see. I thought Pierre Poilievre's a pretty solid leader, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I think he deserves a shot at it. But this kind of rhetoric, this is gonna take you the other way.
I think it's what you said. They're just using the immigration as a crutch, and the real thing they're annoyed with is affordability.
Yeah, it is affordability,
and everybody's pissed off with that, right?
Yeah, because
Canada sucks right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's immigration as a crutch necessarily, bro. Think about it yourself. If like the population went from 30 to 40 million, right? When that happens, everything becomes unaffordable really quickly, right? And now you're gonna see the ramifications of it, because as now immigration goes down, or if they don't renew these visas and everything that's happening, the country's in a weird space,
It's
right?
the only way Canada's ever found a solution. Just open up immigration again. They're probably going to do it again.
They're probably going to do it again. Or like maybe they'll decrease interest rates. I don't know why they're so worried about inflation still, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Economy's in the shitter.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a dumb move. It seems like it's a frustration that liberals keep winning, right? And I feel like they kind of do what the Democrats do in the U.S., right? They just point fingers and be like, "Oh, look, liberal bad," right? They don't say like, "This is all the things we can do good," or highlight all of the horrible policies that liberals tend to have sometimes.
Yeah,
they're not going to highlight them.
Yeah, this isn't a way to win them over.
Yeah, why are you smiling?
Sure. You sound like a caveman. You're like, liberal bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they do. Liberal bad, Carney bad. Like, we get it, man. Like, we voted blue too, right? Like, we get it. But you're going to destroy any chances at like a conservative government in the future, man. Which is probably going to happen. An election's probably going to happen in the next 2-3 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what keeps happening there. But yeah, Trump, he's he's out here saying that he wants to take Greenland.
Yeah.
Right? Here's a clip of it.
Getting people in Greenland to get them on board with a possible U.S.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. I would like to make a deal, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way. Because if you take a look outside of Greenland right now, there are Russian destroyers, there are Chinese destroyers and bigger, there are Russian submarines all over the place. We're not going to have Russia or China occupy Greenland, and that's what they're going to do if we don't. So we're going to be doing something with Greenland, either the nice way or the more difficult way. Please, go ahead, ma'am.
On Greenland, Mr. President, why is it so important to you to own it when you have a military presence there, which you could expand to affect security?
Because when we own it, we defend it. You don't defend leases the same way. You have to own it.
Okay. I mean, you don't defend leases the same way. You have to own it.
I mean, he's not all the way wrong. It's very valuable real estate out there, right? It's in the middle.
Yeah.
And China and Russia are already making a bunch of headway in Alaska too, right? They already have that going on.
Yeah. I mean, didn't he say he was going to buy it for a few billion or some shit? That's what they're saying.
He said
before,
that, and
right?
then there was like, I think Fox and Reuters are reporting on it about him giving somewhere between 10 to 100K per person.
Yeah, I mean, 100K per person. I think in Greenland's populations are around 57, 58, 59,000 people. That's like a drop in the bucket. In like that's like a rounding error in the U.S. defense budget, bro. That's nothing. 100K for 57,000 people. You're gonna buy Greenland for like $6 billion. That's nothing. That's nothing to them.
But there were so many memes. People are like, I can't afford milk out here. I gotta move to Greenland. Like, give me 10, 100K, man.
Is Greenland for sale though? Like, what is like? I don't get it.
No, it's not for sale.
Are you just going to occupy it like that?
Well, they already have military presence in Greenland, right? To me, I feel like what this is, it's a strategic move. It's a financial move. It has nothing to do with like being like Greenland's best friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with taking it from Denmark. It is what he's saying, right? Because Russia's up there, China's up there, right? You have what's it called? The Greenland. It's called the Greenland, Iceland, UK gap, right?
Yeah.
The only way that and that's the only way that Russian ships can get from the
like the
Arctic
route
to Atlantic, right? So if you're on Greenland and you have a presence there, you can see all of that and what they're doing, right? Also, it's bad news for Canada, right? Because what everyone's been saying about the Northern Passage, right, is that it's going to be the new Suez Canal, right? If and when that happens, who knows, right? In 2040, 2050, 2060, who knows, right? Yeah. But Alaska, U.S. owns, right? It's on this side, right? And Greenland is on this side, right? And the Arctic Passage runs from point A to point B, right? Canada's argument has always been that those are internal waters, right? Mm-hmm. So Canada owns those waters, right? But now, if you own both sides, it kind of makes Canada's claim to the Northern Passage a little bit weaker, right? Yeah. And they'll say it's irrelevant, right?
And they don't have the strongest relationship right now either.
No, they don't. And we always talk about NORAD and bolstering their defense systems up in the north and stuff. Canada does, and they're trying, right? But like this is going on way back in the day too, when between Harper and Obama. This has always been going on. The Northern Passage, all of it, right? Mm-hmm. But now, if the U.S. has the Suez Canal, the Northern Passage on one side, right? On the other side, they can keep an eye on the Greenland, Iceland, UK gap, right? Like you kind of have financial advantage there.
Yeah, it's smart on his part. It feels like he's clearly making any effort possible to weaken China and Russia wherever he can. Even Venezuela, like they were getting discounted oil there, right? That's part of the reason he wanted to get China out of there too, right? Mm-hmm. He took that over. Now
even the Northern Passage, like people like will always say like it's still not like the Suez Canal, that you can't, like, you'd rather go around it than go through it, because when you need to get, like, you know, iPhones shipped or some shit, that shit has to come fast, right? Like it can't just get stuck in the ice for 3 days randomly and be unpredictable and shit, right? But the whole argument here is what you're saying, right? The minerals, the oil and shit, right? That you have your time. Nobody needs that just-in-time shipment for minerals and oil, right? Like, you can take your time taking it through the north, right? And if you're going to slowly control that passage, everyone's got to take that route. Now you run shit up there, right? Which is what, as a Canadian, bro, you're like, from the pipelines to controlling we're the north, right? Like, if you had some sort of military presence, like, imagine what you could control.
We're going to invest in the military and send it all to Ukraine. That's what the hell we're doing, man.
Yeah,
priorities in order. That's what's going on here.
Bro, that's the annoying thing whenever I'm watching any of this shit, and I'm like, bro, Canada could be making a lot of money, right? But instead, like, shit like this happens.
It's so bad, man.
And Denmark, I don't know what they were saying. So Denmark's been subsidizing Greenland forever, right? Like, I think they give them somewhere in the tune of $500 to $600 million a year. $500 to $600 million US dollars a year, somewhere around there. Their stance on it is like, in 2019-18, they were kind of like soft on it. Now they're saying like it's boots on the ground. It's like act of war and shit. Like, shoot first, ask questions later kind of thing.
It goes against NATO too, whatever he's saying. But he's just like, NATO's only around because of me. The rest of that press conference, he's like, I saved NATO. NATO has to fall in line.
Yo,
I'm telling you, this guy's funny, man.
I don't think it's not just funny, bro. He's doing exactly what he said. He's trying to do exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
Right? And then I feel like it's like his stance is like the U.S. is kind of done being policeman of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really give a shit. It's gonna go and take whatever they can take.
Well, clearly, yeah. Even the idiots up here in Canada that are like pro-Trump, they don't give a crap about you, man.
No, he doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't give a shit about Canada. Like, I don't even know if it's necessary. You can't even say that it's just America first, right? Because these protesters and everyone that's in America, like they're also American. When half the country doesn't vote for you, that doesn't mean that they're pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Right? That they just have a different worldview and a different way that they see things, which is wild seeing it unfold online, bro. I'm just like, whenever shit hits my algorithm that hasn't hit it in a long time, and I start seeing a bunch of people dropping N-bombs and shit, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell is this world? It's weird. Right? To me, I'm like, some of this shit is weird.
People are like brave, I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. And like, what does China do now? Right? Like, you think this makes them brave? So it encourages them to go take Taiwan? Like, yo, this guy's saying that, maybe we should do some of that shit over here.
There's also that. They've wanted Taiwan forever. But
even imagine like trying to mediate talks with Putin and Zelensky, right? You're just like, hey guys, peace. We want peace, right? And then he's like, we'll take this by force. Either the easy way or the hard way, right? Putin's going to be, guys told him the same shit, bro. He's like, hey, I told Ukraine, easy way or hard way.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like Putin.
Right? Like, it's just because like nobody's fighting any wars and shit. Venezuela, you wanted the oil, jump in, you take it, right? It's a lot of that kind of shit.
He's doing a lot.
Huh?
Trump's doing a lot.
He is doing a lot.
Since he started?
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not for the way that ICE is and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the Epstein files and how they're never straight about him, all that shit that's happening.
This is all a distraction against that.
He's going hard. It might be a distraction. Who knows? But it's a hell of a distraction, just taking over countries and shit.
At least he's working. He's doing something. Joe was just asleep for months. Nobody knew where that guy was.
Where is he now?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, to me, part of being, Canadian is like, all right, so the ISR's not on us right now for a couple of months, right? But as soon as like this shit dies down a little bit, whatever the hell's happening with it, right? Because I think Rubio's gonna go present this plan to them next week or some shit about like talking to Denmark and.
Did you see that other thing?
What?
With Rubio passed him a note.
Yeah.
This guy wasn't supposed to read it. He just like talk about Chevron.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, say Chevron. They want to discuss it. He's like,
say Chevron. He literally read it word for word, and you could tell Rubio was like, shit.
We should do shit like that.
But Rubio seems like he's like shaping himself up to be the the next runner-up for president.
Trying to get ahead of Vance over there. That's what it feels like.
That's the thing. When you're Secretary of State, you're in a lot of these rooms and stuff, right? A lot of the time,
a lot more camera time.
Yeah, a lot of the time, what vice presidents do is like sign this, do that, go here, do it. And I feel like Rubio's kind of more Trump-esque than JD Vance is.
He might be a little more right-wing than even him.
Yeah.
His policies, his takes and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of like taking Greenland, like, I don't know. Bad news for Canada. It feels like everything's always bad news for Canada.
It's always bad news for Canada.
Yeah.
All right, let's move a little west from Greenland. So a movie that I consider pretty epic, turning 25 this year. And now there's going to be a sequel. They're making like a sequel to it. It's alleged that it's got like a continuation of the movie.
They all look so young.
So young, but none of the actors are confirmed to be in it, like the old ones, like Shah Khan and Kajol. Not yet.
Oh,
they're still in like the pre-stages.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool. It's like a big part of my childhood.
I mean, that's you don't want to mess with a masterpiece, man.
Yeah, like, do you think it's gonna like ruin his legacy, Karan Johar?
Yeah, like if you mess it up, it's hard, right? It's probably one of the best Bollywood movies, regarded as one of the best.
There,
has
for
to be,
sure.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, from that era, no, for sure. I think it's up there. But yeah, it's one of those like family stories. What was it about again, right? Like the son
married somebody that his parents didn't approve of.
That didn't, right? It's like a classist story, which like kind of resonates with the Indian culture, right? Like even in Punjabi culture, it kind of resonates, right?
Not so much anymore. Like, how big is the caste system right now?
How big is it? Have you heard a Punjabi song ever?
No, but like amongst us and our friends.
Yeah.
Has it been an issue?
I don't think
That
people
was-
care
No,
as much.
it's not an issue like that.
That's
it's
what I
not,
mean.
It's not an issue like where in the West, like you don't think less of somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like because like technically, then the owner of Nike's a Jamal, right? Because they're making shoes, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what
Yeah.
Jamal is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in the West, like there's nothing like that. But there's this pride in being a Jut. That's
Yeah.
always been there, right?
Yeah.
That's always gonna be there.
Yeah, for sure. That's scary though. It's a sequel.
Mm.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think-
they're learning from Hollywood. All these movies are doing sequels and they're doing well. So why wouldn't they take a stab at it?
That's true, but I don't know Bollywood well enough. Do they
I don't
have
know
like
new
these
Bollywood.
massive like
I just know that-
franchises? They don't have movie franchises,
No.
really, right?
Yeah,
They'll
but
have
now
like
they're
one or
making it.
two.
Right?
I just
After-
know that
yeah.
one guy that's
Why
always
not?
at NBA games.
Who?
Ranveer Singh.
Oh,
I've never seen a
Ranveer
movie of
Singh.
his.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
seen him? He was like shooting around with Giannis. He was in the All-Star game, I think. Celebrity game.
Yeah, Ranveer Singh.
He's the only guy I know in this new Bollywood. That's the Bollywood that I knew. The old
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not really in touch with Bollywood and shit like that. But like, yeah, man, I don't know. It's surprising to me that they don't have bigger franchises.
They don't
but
have any.
that's because like
But do you think they just make enough money off of that? Like
Oh.
I know personally, I saw that in theaters at least 4 times.
I mean, Hollywood just remakes the same exact movies. Like how many versions of Spider-Man are there? Like
Yeah, and they're making so much money.
Batman.
So
yeah,
they're
they're not gonna
learning
stop
from
making
it now.
money, and you're gonna watch
Bollywood
the next
also
one.
copies Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
They do. They
Yeah,
copy a lot of
yeah, they
Hollywood
do a
movies.
lot.
But yeah, I'm excited for Doomsday. You guys see that shit?
yeah.
That shit looks like it's gonna be crazy.
There's a lot of good movies.
X-Men's
coming
gonna be in it. You see a trailer?
out. Yeah. They
That's
keep dropping
crazy.
little
Yeah.
tidbits.
Cyclops is like having his moment, bro. It looks like old school.
Cap is
Cyclops.
back.
Yeah, Cap is back, bro.
Yeah,
Doomsday is gonna be fire.
Everyone
Yeah,
comes
I think
back in those
so.
movies now.
No,
It's
I'm
just-
telling you, like, yo, it's that movie's coming out in December, right?
Yeah.
And the promos are hitting for it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Avatar, like it was
Yeah.
at the end of
Yeah,
the trailer for
Oh,
it.
they had one in Avatar.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I think it's gonna be one of those movies that, because like the last Avengers movie, everyone loved it. We
Yeah.
talk shit about everything that happened after, it,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So if this is the start of like the the continuation of the franchise,
And the timelines are weird, man. I don't know.
I
how
don't
feel
know,
about
man. Doctor Doom and shit. You're just so negative, eh? I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good one, man. I'm gonna
I
stick
hope
to
it's
it.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I liked Avengers. All right.
Have you guys heard about the latest TikTok drama?
What's going
No.
on? There's always drama there.
So this is like trending quite a bit, but there's this couple, Christy and Desmond. They're like a TikTok couple. They make
Yeah.
a lot of like prank videos and they're pretty popular on the app.
yeah.
You've probably seen them
I
if
know
you use
them, yeah.
TikTok.
yeah, they're like people say couple goals and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And
Oh,
she recently just filed for divorce
God.
No.
because he
Wow.
cheated. And they've
Oh,
been together.
damn.
Yeah, they've been together since they were 14. They have 2 kids together.
Yeah.
They just bought a new house.
Oh, is this the guy? The guy that
He's a chef.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's always like making food for his wife.
Yeah.
They just seem like family goals, couple goals. Like they
Yeah, like I've
make
seen
these
it.
videos.
I've seen it years ago.
I
or a
like them.
couple
I
years
thought
ago.
I always thought they were funny, man. They were
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But you know, he just posted on Instagram like this lame apology.
Really?
And then at the end of it, he said, "Oh, I already wanted to separate from her and I told her,
Wow.
but then I made these bad decisions." Like,
What?
what
So he
does
gave
that
himself an out,
Yeah,
kinda.
basically.
Yo,
That's
it's so
what he's
messed up,
saying.
man. Like you're together for so long. You build this career together. You have children. You just bought a house, like you guys were saying.
Yeah.
You just throw it all away.
Yeah,
It's that easy to just disregard.
They were showing off that house too. It was a massive house, man.
I mean,
on their
you don't
TikToks.
know. You don't know how unhappy somebody's marriage is, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know
For
what the
sure.
hell's
Like
going
they've been
on.
together a really long time.
Yeah.
But then leave the person.
Like, there's so many instances though of these online couples
Yeah.
Mhm.
that this ends up happening.
Mhm.
It's happened a lot.
I mean, when you're an influencer, man, that shit is weird, man. Like when you gotta like put a camera up every time you're cooking or when you're doing
Yeah.
this or driving to that.
You gotta
and
play
you're
it
like,
up,
oh,
right?
hey,
Yeah.
baby, over there.
For
right?
sure.
And like you're trying to get all excited. I don't know what the hell that was, but but like you're trying to get all excited and make it seem like it's such a big deal that you're
Yeah.
making dinner or some shit,
Yeah.
right? Like
For sure. But that's the job, right?
Yeah, and they get paid the big bucks.
They have to show like
No,
happy
for sure, but,
moments.
like,
Yeah.
it probably takes a toll on you not being like
and your relationship,
your authentic self all the time, right? Because you got cameras on now. Isn't there documentaries and stuff about like families that force their kids to do things? There was another TikToker, right? He just end of the year he unalived himself too. He used to do pranks and challenges. Everyone's like, what the hell? This guy would just pop up and they just like be eating some nachos. Who can eat it the fastest? And this.
Oh, and then he just Bro, this pressure online is weird, man.
Because nobody's that happy all the time, right? And you keep faking it for views, and you kind of lose like who you are sometimes, right?
You can't be like you can't be real.
Exactly.
Ever.
Yeah, like this looks maxing shit. You guys heard about this shit?
You've been talking about this shit.
Bro, this shit, I don't know. I asked you guys, and everyone's like, no, I didn't hear, but I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. I did to hit my algorithm, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? They call it soft maxing if you work out and you're trying to read books and shit. Apparently, looks maxing is like when you're really into your like facial, like it matters a lot. Like it started from that mewing shit that people used to do.
Oh, the jaw chewing?
Yeah, that wherever the fuck
I think
that
it's
shit
just
is.
like from like women have been doing plastic surgery for so long, men needed something. So they started calling it
for this
looks
shit
maxing.
at all. Like I don't know who the hell like the one that the guy that's like big in this space, what's his name? Clavicular Calv or some shit. I don't know what his name is.
That's quite the name.
I could be butchering that completely.
Yeah.
But he's just like, apparently there's this thing where it's called bone smashing. He said he used to like punch himself in the face so his bones can heal a certain way to make his cheekbones like stronger.
This guy's a psycho.
Yeah.
That's what you
How
think.
do you break your own?
That's
Yeah,
called
are
mental
you
illness.
scared of hurting yourself?
And he blew up, right? Like on he's banned on like I think YouTube, he's banned on TikTok and Instagram.
What does his face look like?
He looks like a normal dude. I'm just saying, right? But now he's getting reconstructive jaw surgery. He pushes his jaw forward,
Like
he
on
wants a straw
purpose.
jawline and shit like that. Like this is the kind of shit he's
I'll
focused
stick
on.
to my soft mask thing. You know?
Right? Like I don't know. And then he was like, I saw him on a podcast. He was talking about like how he's doing this because he's like, the guy asked him, he's like, why do people, think like, why'd you get so popular? He's like, because of my authenticity, right? And I have a good way of delivering and articulating.
Okay.
Authentically fake.
The irony in like restructuring your face and calling it authentic is wild. Like to me, I don't know.
Is he trying to say like pretty privilege, which I do think is a thing?
What do you mean?
Like for example, if I go to Sephora looking like a bum, I'm not going to get the service I'm going to get if I go dressed up if I'm after work. It's different. I feel it.
Yeah, but like in this era where there's like he started doing this kind of stuff, he goes into it and like he lists like medications that that's why he started getting banned because he started recommending the stupid shit to people. He started taking testosterone when he was 14.
What?
Right? He started doing stupid shit like that and he's experimenting with all this shit.
Like steroids,
TRT. He was taking HGH. He started there's some shit
Is he like
about
a big guy?
No, he's not big. That's the other. He's not big.
What's the point?
Hold on. The craziest shit, he started doing meth.
Oh my God.
He started doing meth. And then there was like all a part of like
this guy's influencing little kids.
That's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
Like there's this
scary.
era of like the get ready with me's, right? And then you end up here, right? Like that's what you start doing. Like when these kids
ready to break your face.
it's crazy.
Or get high with me. Like,
Oh my God.
God! Like you see these kids like they're so into their looks, right? And now you're headed into this space where like you could easily start to go down this rabbit hole of like just being vain and the entire society that does things for vanity and that's all you care about always.
Yeah, that's what happens to people that stay online.
Back on the cheating thing though, and like these guys are talking about cheating and getting divorced.
Yeah.
My wife gets mad at me if I forget and I leave things on the stairs. Just be like, yo.
Okay, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
I put things on the stairs that need to go upstairs. Like if I folded clothes, I'll put on the stairs.
Yeah.
He'll trip over it, walk around it, but not think, maybe this
Oh my
goes
God.
upstairs.
Yeah.
That's
this
not
happens in every
gonna make
household.
me cheat on you.
Yo, I forget things, man.
I forgot.
Who doesn't forget things, man?
I'll put things directly in front of you. And
Yeah.
even if I maybe left a note, you would take off the note, put that in the garbage, walk over it.
I'm not gonna front like I wouldn't. That's exactly what I would do.
But I also need to say I'm not gonna cheat on you because you didn't put the clothes upstairs.
There's no cheating going on. But like, our arguments are pretty much that. That's the extent of it.
Those are safe.
But like to me, it's like if you are going to leave something on the stairs, if you're not gonna physically tell me, hey, can you take that upstairs? As I'm taking it upstairs, I'm not gonna take it upstairs. You can tell me 5 million times I'm not. I tell you to remind me to do something the next day. I will tell you things like remind me to go to the bank.
I'll tell Simmer, remind me to do something in a couple hours.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
And then I'm the same guy. Like if I'm like, oh shit, I need to remember this tomorrow, I'll put it in my phone. Remember this tomorrow. I'll set a note and an alarm that goes off. Like, hey, idiot, you had to do this.
That's crazy.
Bro,
I do the same shit.
I started forgetting birthdays and anniversaries, and then I'm
like dads now don't know that.
Bro, I didn't think
you're becoming a stereotype.
I didn't think it was real. I was like, how do they not know this shit, right? And then you just start forgetting it.
Yeah, I forget my age sometimes.
I forget my age.
Yeah, all that. Yo, when I was younger, and like you ask an old person their age, and they'd be like,
yeah.
Like, how do you not know?
That is a 4. Right now, I'm just like, I never know.
Yeah.
I've been saying like I'm the same age for the last like 3-4 years.
Because nothing mattered after like 21, right? You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, like my dad won't ever remember my birthday, but my mom always.
I gotta put them in my calendar.
Yeah, now I put them all in my calendar. I put them all in my calendar because I'm like,
my dad only remembers it because my brother's is the day after mine. So by the time that comes around, he's like, oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, I feel like it's that Dunbar's number shit, right? Where you can only remember a certain amount. Yeah.
Names and stuff.
It's a certain number.
Yeah.
Every human being. Even that, like his whole theory on it is like, it's like you have like somewhere around 5 friends, 15 good friends. 50, I think, people that you know, and like 150.
15 good friends? That's a lot of
That's
friends.
what I was like, yo. That was 15 good friends. Yeah, right? And I was like 150. When I saw like 150 people that you know, right? I'm like, I probably know.
Like quote unquote know? Like you just know of them?
No, like you know you've met, like, and you can remember them.
Okay. That's probably real.
It probably is. Yeah. Then I thought about it. I can't name you 150 people. Right now, like if somebody was like to me, like 150 people you know in your life, like that are your friends, family.
I'd be done at like 25.
I can't name you them. I'm telling you, 150 is a lot. You'd have to start reaching back and being like,
you have to look at who you invited to your wedding.
Yeah.
No, those kind of Indian wedding guest lists are retarded.
Yeah.
Like,
you can get easy 150 from there.
Yeah, 400 or 500. That's different. You don't know half of those. I don't know who the hell was at my wedding. I have no clue. We'd have packed out.
Ours wasn't that big. Ours was like
400 or 500 people average.
The people that got married before us were like in the thousands.
That was a convention. That wasn't a wedding.
It literally was at a convention center. Yeah.
That's just how it was.
Brandon Jennings. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He used to play basketball once upon a time.
Yeah.
He's back out here. He had some thoughts on international and American players. Or European. He thinks everyone's European. We have a clip of it.
The best players in the league right now are all 5 Europeans. We got Luka, right?
Y'all count,
right. Luka, listen. Can you beat us at the end of the day? Listen, Luka, SGA,
yeah, I think they
Wemby, Giannis, and Jokic. Who beating them as Americans?
Nobody.
Give me your best 5.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I said Luka, SGA, Wemby, Jokic, and Giannis. Now give me 5 Americans that
I could bring Portland and beat them. They don't play no defense.
One is a defensive player of the year, Nick.
Don't drop
one guy. The other guy's
the
other guy's 7'4", leading.
Luka got to guard Ant-Man.
There's 2 guys that actually play defense.
Their back
2 guys.
Their backcourt is 7.
And Kenyon says, "Hey, Joker play defense too."
Like, do you have 5 Americans that
that can compete with that 5?
Can I hear your 5?
Please give us 5.
No.
Your 5 first 2, Jaylen Brown and Anthony Edwards.
Okay, that's 2.
That's 2.
Them out there.
2 really good basketball players.
And play both sides of the ball.
All right, I need 3 more.
We need.
It's
athletic.
You're asking him to do some shit he ain't never done before.
No.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Look, you asked him to do some tough.
I thought you had 5 Americans. You gave me 5 Americans that's playing right now that's better than that 5. That's
Name
it.
2.
Hey, man.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the man.
And come on, Brandon Jennings. Canada is not Europe.
Right? That's all I was thinking. I'm like, what?
Everyone's clowning him. He's like, they're all Europeans. You got SGA. He's Canadian.
Was he talking shit about SGA?
Same guy who was saying Canadians are soft and like Drake, that's why he lost the Kendrick thing.
He's like, yeah, you push him or some shit and then they fall over, paraphrasing here, but he's saying some shit like that.
No, he's like, nobody can beat him.
He also said like SGA, he's like, yeah, if you push him hard enough, he's like, he'll fall. That's
fall?
how Canadians are. Yeah, that's how they are. He's like, we've always known that.
I feel like the NBA has definitely reached a place where the international players
with the Europeans,
they're better, right?
Yeah.
Who the hell do they actually have like in America outside of like Braun, Curry, Braun, Curry, KD. They're all too old now, right? They're going to be out of the league soon. They don't kind of count, right? They still had to carry that Olympic team. Like the young guys couldn't get it done.
I mean, to be honest, even right now, they said who would defeat them, and these guys are like, oh, I don't know. If you put Braun, Curry, KD, Ant-Man on a team,
that's who's going to defeat him.
I don't know. I wouldn't be like, yo, bet the house on Jokic and them.
Yeah.
Like, can they get it done? Probably. They're the more talented squad, sure, now, but.
I mean, who does America have, right? You got Ant-Man, you got Brunson, Tatum, Devin Booker, Halliburton. Those are probably the top 5 Americans. Like the future of American sports or basketball, it's kind of shaky when you don't have those centerpieces, right? Curry, Braun.
Well, the thing about basketball is that it's not like at the NFL, right? Basketball is a global game, right? They play basketball everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Because you just need a ball and a hoop. Right.
Yeah.
So when you do that, there's going to be kids everywhere playing it, right? That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
And then those kids get really good at it because they also play it a lot, and that's just kind of how this works,
for sure,
right? And I feel like it's kind of like people still forget, like even if like all the players that they named are the greatest players right now in the NBA, on average, the American basketball player is still going to be better than most basketball players
on average,
on average, sure. Right? Like I'm pretty sure there's way more American basketball players in the league than there are international ones, right? Like good average ones, right? But
the top 10 right now, it's heavily international, not European. But.
Yeah. I mean, Canada's making headways because outside of it, like if you're going to combine the rest of the world and be like versus the US, whatever. Right, like that's one thing. If all of these countries now, separate countries, start getting stronger, that's big. That's why for Canadian basketball, Canada's having a moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Canada's having a moment.
But that lineup: Wemby, SGA, Jokic, Luka, and Giannis. That's a tough lineup to beat, man.
Bro,
and this guy's saying they don't play defense. He's like, I could beat him with Portland.
Wemby,
defensive player of the year. Then you got Jokic, Giannis. You tell me SGA. Only guy who doesn't play defense is Luka. That's one guy.
Yeah. And Luka's a big guard.
Yeah.
Right.
And he doesn't need to play defense when he has like. Yeah. What's the average height on that team?
If you take the old heads out of it, the Braun, Curry, Kevin Durant.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't beat that team without
Ant-Man and Tatum are the best behind them.
Ant-Man and Tatum,
Maybe Booker, Brunson. It's all debatable after that.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's the All-Star game this year. That's probably why they were talking about it.
They're just hyping it up for the All-Star game.
You see how they did Trae Young?
Well, I saw that, bro. This is the business of basketball. This is the shit they do.
They did him dirty, eh?
This is the shit they do.
So they traded him for CJ McCollum and Kispert. So it's not like they made the team any better. And he was a franchise player. He took him to the conference final.
Yeah.
At least when we traded DeMar, we got Kawhi and a championship, right?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? They just sent this guy to the Shadow Realm. Like, that's where careers going to die. Like,
Washington is where, like, you know,
they
people just forget about
like,
you.
Gil and Antoine Jameson were on the same team there.
Bro, yeah.
They've been irrelevant.
Yeah.
Man.
Since Gil was on, he was doing his thing there, the buzzer beaters and everything.
And
that's when you were excited about.
That version of Michael Jordan.
That was before Gil.
Oh, that was before Gil. Yeah.
By the time Gilbert Arenas came there, Washington was fun to watch for that little time that he was there. But outside of that, I feel like, Washington's just been whack, bro. I don't know. They're not a team that anyone's like ever thought of was great or anything, right? But like even Trae Young, the move off of, like you mentioned the Kawhi thing. Canada doesn't realize how lucky they are for that shit to happen, right?
Yeah.
That shit doesn't happen.
For
Right?
sure.
That doesn't happen because Kawhi came there, did his thing, then he went to LA. And
according to Fred, he told him like when he got there, he's like, "I'm not staying."
Bro, I could have told you that.
I'm not staying. That's how he said it. I'm not staying.
I could have told you that, man. Right when they were like, "Yo, is he gonna stay?" And he was like, right when they won the championship, he's on the stage. He's like, yeah, we got it. Enjoy it. Remember that shit? He's like, have fun with it or whatever. I don't know what the right? That was his thing. Like, he told you right away, and people are like, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay.
It was so embarrassing.
Everybody just wanted him to stay.
We were like chasing him
They
around.
just wanted
Niagara
him to
Falls.
stay.
Canada loves their superstars, man. But he was out the door.
With
Whatever,
Trae,
we got
I
a
feel like there
championship.
had to be something going on in that locker room or management because, they did him dirty, man. Your franchise player that got you as far as your franchise has gone in years, and he's fun to watch. He's a great player, right?
He is a great player. He was one of those people that were, if they're on the chopping block, I was like, if you end up anywhere else but Washington, like
Exactly.
he probably would have fit nice with Toronto, if I'm being honest. But like, what would we gave up for him, right? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, best of luck to him. It's just the business of the NBA, right?
Yeah, he'll probably stat pad out there. Probably put up some good numbers.
Bro, but getting traded mid-game is wild.
Savage.
That
It
shit
happens
is
so
wild.
often.
He's sitting on the bench. He got traded. And then he got up.
They get to leave?
Yeah, he shook everyone's hands.
No,
He's
he
like,
didn't
"Yo."
play that game
Yeah.
probably because they told him maybe
you might
will.
get traded. So he's sitting on the bench.
And then most of these players find out just like us.
Yeah, on their phones. There's a Bleach Report.
Yeah.
So-and-so
It's like,
got
oh,
traded.
shit.
And he's just like to the Wizards. God damn. Imagine then, like, you're calling your wife, like, oh, we got to find schools in here, there, like, we're figuring things out or
It
whatever.
does suck, but they get paid like
That's the life.
150 million.
Yeah,
They can
I
make
mean,
it
I would
work,
do it
man.
too,
Just buy a
right?
house wherever you go.
Bunch of tutors.
I mean, honestly, like, you work so much, like, then people go, no, man, they have to fly back and forth. Like, bro, you know how many hours regular people work every single week? Like, you don't see your kids all the time either. Like, if you could take flights whenever you want.
Right? You have houses in all these places.
Yeah, pretty nice place.
Yeah.
So Black Monday in the NFL came and went. A bunch of coaches got fired. So there was like Stefanski, Pete Carroll, Jonathan Gannon. All those make sense. Horrible records anyway. They probably would have got fired. I have no idea how Zach Taylor still has a job. He's employed. It seems like nobody in their locker room likes that guy. Anytime they interview Jamar Chase or anything, he's just like, I don't know how I feel about the coach. Pretty upfront, right? Raheem Morris, that one kind of surprised me a little bit, but I can get behind it. And then there was the more shocking ones, right? There's Mike McDaniel, which I didn't see happening. It's kind of funny because they fired him. I feel like some of them started firing coaches after Harbaugh got fired. Then there was Harbaugh, right?
Yeah, Harbaugh was a big one.
People actually thought it might not happen, right? Because they call it Black Monday. It happens right after the season ends.
Yeah.
Coaches get fired the next day, right? And Harbaugh didn't get fired. A lot of people are like, maybe he might. And then they just wait a little bit and they're like,
you think teams started firing because they want to pick up Harbaugh?
Exactly.
That's the whole thing, right?
That's
the
the
whole
other
discourse?
thing, right?
Yeah.
A bunch of teams are just firing their coaches because there's more attractive options out there now, right? Harbaugh's still good. He's a good coach. He probably do well elsewhere, right?
He's a good coach, and yes, you took them to the promised land and won that Super Bowl, but like ever since, like with Lamar Jackson, you call it injuries, call it bad luck, call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
It hasn't been working.
Yeah. I mean, he was with the team for 18 seasons.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is he was neighbors with the GM of the team.
Oh, shit.
Like, they're friends,
that
right?
wild?
There's so many reasons not to fire the guy, right?
Bro, Trae gets traded mid-game, right? And if you're a coach in the NFL and your neighbor fires you,
He's like, come over for a barbecue later.
yeah. And then you see him, you're
It
just
has
like,
to be
yo.
a friendship vendor kind of, right?
Or like you probably knew it was coming, or I don't know.
I think it got to a point where it like ran its course, right?
Yeah.
Like the way that season ended, and throughout the season, the amount of boneheaded calls this guy was making.
Yeah.
Like he didn't go to Derrick Henry and then in one game, a very winnable game. They would have been in the playoffs had they won that game, right? And then Lamar, even people just, they're always doubting him. He gets them to the cusp of winning, good drive to get to the end, then their field goal kicker just shanks it wide right? Very makeable field goal. Just felt like things ran its course. I think it was the right move. I thought they should have fired him. I just didn't think they would. And they pulled
But you would think somebody that's been playing for 18 years that you coaching the same team for 18 years. If you see the writing on the wall, at some point, won't you retire? Some of these coaches don't like to retire, eh?
Yeah, or just call it.
The
be
paycheck?
Like, the paycheck's probably
I want to
nice.
get rid of the bag.
Right? Yeah, you have old people here that boomers aren't retiring over here. They're like, oh, we're going to keep all these jobs.
Zach Taylor, I don't know how that guy has a job. But the last thing we got here is Myles Garrett broke the NFL sacks record. He recorded 23 sacks, surpassing TJ Watt, who tied the record in 2021, and Michael Strahan, who has held it for over 20 years since 2001. That second guy, Strahan, he had a take on what he thinks. Maybe he's a little bit salty, but we have a clip of his reaction.
I hold the record for 16-game season. They hold records for 17-game season. That's the way it works out.
Still claiming the title.
But you can't compare records from 12-game seasons to 16 and 17-game seasons. It doesn't work. But I look at it like this. There's always generations that I love the fact this young man's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I know that he has so many more sacks left in him. 30 years old. I think I had just as many, if not more, sacks after 30, as did Bruce Smith, as did Reggie White. I think he's just getting going. He's just finding his stride. And you don't know how hard it is to do that on a team that isn't always in the lead, a team that isn't always competitive. I think that is the most amazing thing about it. He's done it on a team where he's the focus. He's the guy that gets doubled and tripled every time, and it never stopped him from going out there and putting up numbers year after year.
The league, yeah.
Without playing with the league. I mean, this kid is amazing. And I really just want him to be on a team, which hopefully will be Cleveland because he signed a long-term deal there, that wins and gives them the opportunity to have the ultimate thing in this game of a team game, which is a Super Bowl.
I don't think Cleveland's winning anything anytime soon, but yeah, phenomenal talent. Like,
yeah,
it's cool that he did that, but yeah, what do you think about what he was saying? Like, do records mean anything if we keep changing the number of games? Like, NFL might add, they're gonna add another game, so they're gonna have an 18-game season, and then the NBA is always talking about reducing things or like shortening the season.
They could make it a 72-game season, right? And then LeBron will have every record always for the rest of his life, right? But no, they definitely mean something, bro. If you look back at like how baseball was played back in the day with Babe Ruth and them, right? Then if you look at how basketball was, ABA, NBA merger, the amount of games that they used to have, you still account for Julius Erving and everything that he's done. You still account for Bill Russell has his 11 championships. People try to discount that and be like, oh, there's only X amount of teams in the league. They all kind of played each other. Will Chamberlain couldn't beat him.
I feel
not
like
enough times.
Comparing across eras is one thing, but like when they keep changing the number of games, like if, like you said, NFL used to be 12, then they got to 16, 17, 18. Obviously, it gives you that, you can stat pad, right?
Bro, revisionist history happens globally over a lot more important things than sports stuff, right? You think it's not going to happen in sports? It's going to happen in sports. Right, like if they're gonna evolve the game and you just kind of go with the game, it is what it is, right? Because you can also argue that the players get better. Right? Like, not because that they're necessarily better. It's just that the talent rises because somebody paved the way, right? And then because of sports science and everything that's available to them, they just slowly keep getting better.
For sure.
And then as that's happening, you're going to start to break records. That's just how it is. Records are meant to be broken. It's always been that way.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want somebody else to come out right now and be the next LeBron James. You don't want somebody to take that mantle. You're like, yo, is this guy going to go off for 4, 5, 6 championships? Who's going to... You want to see that shit.
I mean,
you don't want to see the next Tom Brady.
You want to.
Of course you do. When that's happening, there's half of the country is always going to be like, yo, I hope this guy fails. He sucks. Hope he doesn't win another Super Bowl, right? They just get really mad. But like you don't realize that while that's happening, that this doesn't happen always.
For
right?
sure.
And when somebody's on a run, you let them go on a run.
Yeah, that guy broke a 20-year record. Over 20.
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah. But Strahan probably thought he was going to have that forever. So, I get it. I'd be a little pissed too,
salty.
man. Let me break my record for no reason, bro. You couldn't leave that shit.
Making a little sense.
Okay, let's move on to the question segment. So we were talking about some Canadian superstars in basketball, but we actually do have a lot of Canadian superstars in music as well.
Okay.
Specifically Drake, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber.
Some of my favorites.
They're all Canadian. So let's play a trivia game. Guess the Canadian lyric, because they do like to give nods to Canada in their lyrics. So guess who it's by. Whoever can answer the fastest gets a point.
One of these.
Right. Extra point if you can guess the name of the song too.
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm not gonna get that.
Okay.
I don't know the name of any song.
You was riding TTC Metro. I had
Drake.
the place booming. Yeah. Do you know the song?
No idea.
That sounds like a Drake line.
It just sounded like Drake.
Western Road Flows.
Oh, damn. I might have been able to get that.
Next. Used to roam on Queen. Now I sing Queen Street anthems.
Weekend.
Yeah. The Weekend.
That was close.
You know the song?
It just sounded like you could sing it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like what's
like Beaver Weekend.
Yeah, Beaver wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Next, because I see the flame flickering, ex-girls bickering, got these women jocking me from Hartley
Drake.
Road to Pickering.
Drake.
Yeah, it's Drake.
What song?
Hartley Road to Pickering. What?
It's actually a really old song.
Yeah.
Heart Lake.
One of his first.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Oh.
That's all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Even older
Oh,
than
before
that.
that.
Yeah.
It was the one where he covered something.
Yeah. You're getting closer.
I'm still fly. What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Is it?
Still
Yeah.
Fly.
That's
You're
like his
right.
first hit.
Yeah, I'm still fly.
I used to love that one.
It's Trudeau. In the cold dripping north like
Oh,
I'm
that's Weekend.
Trudeau.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the song?
Damn. Is it
The
Futures
way
on
he
it?
said it was like, oh,
Futures on it, right?
No.
No? Okay, then I don't know.
I know.
lie.
Oh,
I know.
School Child.
No.
Whoa.
I don't know the
I
songs
know.
like that.
I know the
I know
lyric.
Starboy.
Up in Trudeau. Trudeau.
Got the ring just like Toronto.
Oh,
Love
Justin
you now.
Bieber. I was waiting for that
Just
one.
like Toronto.
Yeah. You know the song name?
Yeah. I know it.
Do.
Perfect, you don't need no pressure.
Picture perfect. You don't
Yeah.
need no filter.
You
Only confession.
Rhymes with that?
Obsession.
Intention.
Intention.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I know that
Those are my
Quavo or
old
someone's in it, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
That is what he's saying. This.
All right, let's move on.
That's when you walk by, like, damn, you fly. And I was like, uh-huh. You asked me where I'm from, and I said, Canada. Uh-huh.
Weekend.
Drake?
Who said it?
No, that's not Drake.
No, it was actually Justin Bieber.
Yeah. I was like, that sounds like really white.
Yeah.
He asked me where I'm from. I said, Canada.
Okay. That's all I got for
think I
that.
It was like those
Yeah,
three.
I was like,
only.
I'm warming up. Give me 5 more.
Okay, so next we'll do a ranking question. So 1 is you're most willing to do, 5 least willing. I'll give you scenarios. Okay, so the first one. You always have clear skin, but you have to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day for the rest of your life.
Always clear skin.
Yeah.
I wake up at 5 a.m. almost all the time anyway.
I wouldn't mind that.
The one?
But what's that?
Whoa,
most
we don't
likely?
love
One is
skin.
most
That looks
willing.
like, what? No, we're
Mine
going to fight you on
too.
that. You know she's going to say.
Because you have
hair.
nice skin.
It's all right.
We can go 3 or 2. We
3.
can go.
Well, I don't even know what the ranking is.
One is the most willing to do it.
Oh.
It's
3.
not a hard ask.
3. I said 3.
Three.
Why you
Three.
keep so
Wow.
annoyed at me? God.
Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
like I left something on the stairs.
Okay, the next one. Never gain weight no
Oh.
matter what you eat,
One.
but you have to give up sugary drinks forever.
One.
One. I don't drink sugar.
That's so easy.
One.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to bulk up.
You want a sugary drink?
I don't like.
Sugary
I'm not
drinks?
a fan
Yeah,
of pop
that's
or
it.
anything.
It's
No,
just-
I
it's
drink.
just
No,
drink.
I'm like, you know me. I'm notorious for like drinking water and coffee only.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That poppy. You like poppy these
You
days?
recently introduced me to that shit. That shit's pretty
Poppy's
fire,
good.
man.
It
It's
is
like
fire.
what, 30 calories or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not out here promoting poppy, but I'm just saying, man.
It is.
We
good.
could promote poppy.
Yeah, to our 1,000 followers or whatever we have.
Okay, next. You have perfect eyesight for life, but you can never wear sunglasses.
You know what's crazy? I'm not really a person
I
who
never
wears
wear
sunglasses
sunglasses.
often.
Other than on vacation.
Other than on vacation, even then, I kind of force myself
Or
to
at the
wear
beach.
them. Right? Yeah. I'm not, but I have like 5 pairs. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I have them.
So what are we saying? Not willing to do?
Sophia's like, shut up. I don't need you to talk. Just give me the
you
answer.
have good vision anyway.
But it's sunglasses. I didn't even hear the question. I just said sunglasses.
You could have perfect vision forever, but then you can't wear sunglasses.
Yeah, I already have perfect vision, so this doesn't apply to me. You'd be one here, eh?
I got that LASIK, so I'm good too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent.
You don't care?
Two?
You guys don't care? All
We'll
right.
go 2.
All right, 2.
Next, you never lose your hair, but you have to give up your right pinky finger.
This is the one I was thinking of.
That could have been higher.
Really? You'd give up your pinky for your hair?
Imagine
Right
trying
pinky
to
finger?
grab
Nah, I need the right
anything.
Huh?
Yeah.
Trying to grab,
Life
trying
would
to
be so hard.
drive, like switching a gear.
Yo, no pinky.
No pinky? You did that no pinky?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Not
Do it
that
again.
bad.
Not that bad.
It's really not that bad. Like throwing, but it's a right
What
hand.
if you're trying to like use a power tool?
If it was my left hand, I'd give up my pinky.
I think I would get skilled enough with my left hand, so I would just work on my left hand the whole time.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah, ambidextrous. Ambidextrous.
So we only got 4 or 5 left. I guess we'll put it.
I don't
4.
even know what
Put
we.
it 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of willing to do them all.
Nah, the pinky thing is wild.
Pinky's the
though.
worst one,
Yeah, it
yeah.
is wild. They cut off your pinky for some hair. Like I have some decent hair
Yeah.
for my age, so
For
like,
now.
I don't know. Yeah, for
Okay.
now.
What's the last one?
Yeah, when it goes, you just like roll. You just roll with it.
Okay, the last one, which would be number 5. Never get sick again, but lose your sense of taste one day every week.
That's a perfect thing to be at 5.
But
Yeah.
that
not
means
being able
like
to
you're
taste.
least willing.
Only one day
Only
a week.
one day
Only
a week.
one day a week.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, that might make you stop eating that one day.
Yeah, you can lose weight and never be sick again.
They
I
all
think that's pretty
honestly
good.
didn't seem that bad to me. Maybe just
The
I think
pinky's
the
only
order's
one that's
pretty good.
wild.
I think we did a good job
Yeah.
for once.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
For once, we nail it sometimes. We get it.
Question.
Yeah, that's it.
And with that, it's a wrap. We're not experts at any of this stuff now. There's most other people talking about this stuff online. We'll catch you guys next week.
Take care, everybody.